Yo, what's good, man? Three Kings, we back in full effect. T-Dog and my man's Pee-wee.
You dealing with the baddest motherfuckers in the building.
Yours truly, Curt Bone. You know, hey, it's a lot of things going on, T-Dog.
There's a lot of shit going on out here, cuz. But you know what? We here to answer questions and talk about it, man. We're going to get that shit out there. The first topic we're going to have to talk about is what you want to talk about first. You want to talk about, they say the nigga, what's the name, died?
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels. We don't know if that's true or not, but we see people posting up. Have you ever listened to that dude?
I'm not familiar with who it is.
He like a relationship guru or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like for females. Where he basically tell chicks that like date is out of date and everything. He just fuck them all the way up.
Is this the, hold on. Is
The
this,
nigga with, yeah.
is this the dude, because I seen a dude, like, he be talking to him on, like, social media.
Yeah.
Where he had glasses.
Yeah.
He died?
That's what they say.
Yo, he live out of Atlanta. And they say the Fulton County examiners or shit, something like that, had his name up there like he did pass, but they haven't clarified it yet.
Damn, that's strange, there.
Yeah.
Man, look healthy as a motherfucker every time I caught a piece of his podcast.
He had a heart attack. That shit, wow.
But man, if he did die, man, R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know, we all gonna go there one day, so we all face that when we born. Salute to his family, prayers to the Lord. The next topic we want to talk about, what's going on with the big U, Wack100, and Hassan Campbell.
Man, that shit right there is popping on the internet.
It's popping, man, but
It's popping.
let me ask you a question. How do you feel about that situation?
You talking about the Hassan situation?
Well, he recorded them niggas and shit.
I mean, that's some foul shit the way I see it. It's some foul shit, because if that's the case, I mean, the man came to pretty much talk to you about some shit, and you went wicked and decided to record the conversation. What was the point of it? That's my thing. What was the point of it? Or,
It's FBI-ish.
but yeah, it's FBI-ish, but I just say,
To me.
what was the point of it? But now we see what the point is. Now you have, like you say, he got a 30-minute, 45-minute conversation with the man, but yet you talking about you gonna be putting pieces of the conversation out. So that lets you know right there, he purposely done that shit for some leverage.
Some people say he played chess.
Yeah, he played chess. He perfectly done that shit. What you do in chess?
But this what it's
For
come down
leverage.
to, recording conversations. This shit
Exactly.
is scary, man.
Exactly, and that's
But-
some crazy shit.
But to be fair,
Imbalance.
Wack100 was reckless as shit with his mouth.
He been popping
like the
off
shit.
for a
If he
minute.
don't even know this nigga, that's like you meeting a nigga that you don't know this nigga, but you telling him all the information that you know about this nigga Wack100. Talking about he's selling guns to the Bloods and the Crips. At the same time, he don't care if they kill each other. Niggas extorting motherfuckers in Hollywood, and
Oh shit. So he basically gave up the blueprint.
he gave up the blueprint.
Why would this man get on the phone and say that about Nipsey? I don't believe that. Show it, nigga. Show it. He got all this footage. Wack100 got all this footage. Oh, yeah, he said he got some other footage on somebody else. That nigga just doing that shit to keep his name hot, bro. He found out the way to keep people talking. And when you keep people talking, you're going to always have an avenue to get money, bro. See what I'm saying?
Not to cut you off, but let me interject this, because
Okay.
we all done heard this, just as what you speaking on. When you, damn, I just had it on my mind, man. But when you put out something like he did to create controversy, and that's what it is. That's what I was trying to get to. Controversy. And controversy does just what we know it do. It keep your ass relevant, and it create money. Simple as that. It keep you
understand
relevant,
that, bro.
and it create money. And
went
he
too far,
understands
though.
that. Yeah, we all agree, I think, around
He didn't know
the
he was
board.
getting recorded.
Well, yeah, we understand that, but
You see what I'm saying?
But-
That was his. Like I seen him yesterday on on YouTube, and they kicked him out of Clubhouse. They banned him or some shit like that. and he was on the jump kind of like going ham a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, this is what y'all niggas get when I get banned from Clubhouse. But the reality is, I don't never consider myself as a real nigga. I'm a motherfucking man. But them niggas do consider themselves as real niggas. Real niggas don't record other motherfuckers on the phone.
There you have
That's
it.
not real, bruh. That's police-ish.
There you have it.
You understand what I'm saying? That's police shit. Like, that make a nigga don't ever want to talk to you. I'd be like, damn, I'd never talk to him. Like, about, I mean, anything. I don't know what he might, what would he leak? I don't know.
What he gonna do with what I'm saying?
What he gonna do with, I mean, he gonna, cause he's,
You know what? When a motherfucker trying to play like that, I would talk to Hassan. I would have a conversation with it. Cause you know what? When a motherfucker trying to play dirty like that, that's the type of time they on, you already know not to say nothing crazy to this motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, we know this now. We know it now, though.
Yeah, now you know it.
We know it
Just
now.
given because of this information that just came out of what he went and did. Now you kind of know he a wild motherfucker. At first, you ain't you followed his situation and his topics and shit. Like, okay, he's speaking, you know what I'm saying, some real shit. He talking about some topics on how he feel about the topic. We can understand that. That's just what you do. You know what I mean? Because you mentioned something don't mean I got to agree with it. So if I don't agree with it, then let me express my view on it. And I mean, that was his angle in it. But the way he went about that right there, that's like some foul shit right there.
Yeah.
See,
You know what I mean?
the thing is, you can't use conversations as a marketing tool. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So he basically saying now, that's why Wack, I mean, I understand what Wack's saying. He like, I want to get all the dirt out now. You see what I'm saying? So I can get this shit over with.
Right.
But the reality is, Hassan is using it as a marketing tool.
Exactly.
So he's gonna keep leaking until he finished that whatever he done said.
Bits and pieces, like I said. What'd he say?
Because he's making money off of it.
Hey, he got a whole.
He's an entertainer, bro.
Exactly.
He done became an
But that's the
entertainer.
thing. He got a 30-minute to an hour conversation of this man ranting on whatever he ranting on. That's why he said what he said. He got the cake. He gonna put out that. So it's like you gonna use that content to keep yourself leveraged. You know what I mean?
We putting this on YouTube.
Yeah, he trying to keep himself leveraged with holding that. That's like if you sit there and come talk to me for a whole hour, and in an hour's time you done said something about 15 motherfuckers. Shit, that's a whole lot of work.
That's a lot of beef.
That's a whole lot of motherfuckers. That's a whole lot of ammunition I got to just throw out
It's
a bullet.
chess.
Throw out a bullet every day.
Yeah, it's a chess move.
That's not chess.
You know what I mean?
That's checkers.
Yeah,
because you playing your hand.
Yeah,
you
throwing
showing
out
your hand.
You throwing out a bullet
See,
every day.
chess is a 10. I love chess. It's a 10 move game. You see what I'm saying? Where you can sit there and say, like the big dude, Big U. I saw him talking on the joint. He say, I salute him for doing it. You know, he did what he did, but what's next though?
Exactly.
Like, what's next? Now, can you foresee the dude Wack100 getting killed behind that shit? That might happen. You understand what I'm saying? You can't predict. You can't predict what's gonna happen to another nigga. You see what I'm saying? When you put information out there like that, it is what it is.
Yeah, you right.
Because if
about
that dude get killed,
then what?
then what? You see what I'm saying?
And then it's gonna come down to a matter of who did it. I mean,
This dude, Wack100.
You talking about a lot of people.
Yeah.
Who did it?
He has became an internet sensation, bro. That's crazy.
That shit. That's what it
I'm
is.
talking shit.
Talking shit.
That's what it is. That's the reality of it, though. You know what I mean? That's the reality.
Remember when he said about a couple years ago, Tupac ain't no gangster. The internet went crazy. You remember that?
Mm-hmm. Tupac wasn't a gangster.
But I'm saying he knows how to ruffle feathers, create conversations. And then if you notice,
disagree with that,
yeah,
that
exactly,
comment.
exactly.
So that
I
way-
agree with what
so-
he's saying.
So that way you keep your conversation open, because everybody gonna want to level. They're gonna want to lay their level in on it. They're gonna want to speak on it.
And I respect Wack100
If
to a
you
certain
make a
degree.
comment like that,
You dealing with the three kings, the baddest motherfuckers in the city.
Believe it.
Every day. All day.
Believe it. Believe it. But I'm gonna tell you what I like about Wack100. He got spunked like a motherfucker, dog. He be talking shit.
He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck.
I like that. I like that.
I'm
just saying, I like the aspect of that.
I like the freedom of
what the world gives you, freedom of speech. So he utilizing and exercising his freedom of speech. If you don't like what I'm saying, what'd he say? Chime in. Talk to me about it. But that's what it is. Freedom
This
of speech.
man is on platforms.
He's speaking what the fuck he feels.
everybody don't have freedom of speech.
Yeah, we know to a scrutiny.
To a degree.
To a scrutiny, a degree of it. Yeah, you're right. But
I don't like it doing what I do as a job and professional. I can't say this one thing. I look at Wack100, all them dudes. I look at them and say, congratulations, because they have made it to a different level where they can say whatever the fuck they want without having any type of repercussions. You see what I'm
They
saying?
ain't clocking in
To a
nobody's
degree.
job.
They ain't answering to nobody.
Yeah.
You know, so I respect that aspect of it, and I'm not shooting down Hassan, you know, because I listen to him all the time, but that recording shit that's some wild shit to me. You know, I'm a street nigga, so that's wild. It's like you wearing a wire or something.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I was waiting.
You wearing just imagine like we sitting here
I
now,
was
somebody got a
waiting on
wire
you.
on them.
I
And
was
shit.
waiting on you.
And
to
you
get-
find out that they had the wire, and then you get locked up. What's the difference?
Exactly.
The only difference is you ain't get locked up
Exactly.
behind some shit, but he
But you-
might
but you
because he
said
said he's selling. I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of the things he said is illegal,
So
which might prompt investigations.
it's
If I'm talking some criminalistic shit to you, to even one of y'all, right? First of all, I trust y'all enough to know that y'all not gonna record what the fuck I'm saying.
Absolutely not.
And the second of all is, even if you did record what I was saying or what we were saying, you're not gonna put that shit out there to millions and billions of people because it can never come down no more.
Absolutely.
It ain't no hiding that. That's done.
Right.
Wack100 right now. Let's be honest. If he lived in D.C. right now and he said some of the shit he said about certain people, right?
He would have been dead.
He'd have been dead.
He been dead.
it'd be a problem.
And
You
I'm
trying
not
to get
sure that he's
been
he's
dead.
probably in L.A., but I'm guaranteed. Like they talking about the rolling 60s doing this, and like even us having this conversation now, we involving gang activity in our conversation.
Exactly.
But we're not incriminating anybody.
Right.
You know, we're not saying nothing like that, but it's just a tricky situation.
Hey, it's
Really is.
You gotta walk light out here.
yeah, you better know it. And be careful of what the fuck you say to people. Because this lesson right here should definitely run for a long time for a motherfucker to know. If you're on the phone with a motherfucker, or if I'm standing in front of your motherfucking ass, where your hands at? Where your phone at? Matter of fact, put the bitch on the table. Let me make sure you ain't got record on. I mean, he opening the nigga eyes up. You gotta go that way.
You gotta go with him like that now. I mean, like, and I heard him say, I heard Hassan say, I don't care if y'all don't want to talk to me no more on the phone.
See?
But he's 100% correct because nobody would, no matter what you say to him,
That motherfucker ain't gonna.
you looking at him like this
motherfucker
nigga
ain't gonna
recording
feel
me.
right.
yo.
Yeah, that motherfucker ain't gonna feel right.
This nigga FBI agent, damn
Motherfucker
nigga.
ain't
He just
feel
ain't
right.
with the police
You know,
department.
all you did was
That was effeminate.
It was. It was
definitely
very
feminine.
weird.
It definitely
Yeah.
was some feminine shit. Cause,
Yeah.
'cause let's go back to just what it is. In time of life, we know what it is. Women don't only want to do some shit like that.
Yeah, that's what women
A
do.
woman to sit there and record you, you know what I mean? You drunk, might done slipped up and called the wrong spot. Woo, woo, woo. Motherfuckers come right back the next day, play you the recording. That's just what the fuck Hassan doing. Now I'm gonna play the recording of this hour conversation me and Slim had yesterday. He talked about this person, that person, that person, that person, that person. So guess what? I ain't gonna just give it all to y'all. I'm gonna just leak it out
I'm gonna leak it out piece by piece and make
Exactly.
money off of.
to keep it hot.
This video done got 500,000 views.
You know,
This other video done got 300,000.
to keep it hot.
But guess what though? Always remember this. Just because you think you a real nigga, it don't mean you necessarily a real nigga. Because real niggas do real shit. Just like somebody say I love you, it's not saying just somebody saying I love you
Don't mean
doesn't
they
mean
really
that they love you. Their actions have to show. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you can't be a real nigga and do effeminate shit.
Exactly. Because that ain't real nigga shit.
That's
You
not
can't
real
take
nigga
what
shit.
people say in this day and time for face value, bro.
Yeah,
You
we
can't.
see that, but we just
Actions have to dictate that.
say in that order.
I deal with good
but
people.
but if I sit here and record a conversation we having, and you talking about all these people down the line, that don't, for me, that ain't no good look on me.
Nah.
Fuck, I sit here and record it for. And now I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna come over your house tomorrow morning, C-Dog, and be like, man, listen to this shit Curt said
That's crazy.
yesterday.
Nah, that's incredible.
And that's
Me personally, I ain't with that shit. If you tell me something, right? It's not never. It's a vault. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's not coming out. I'm not sitting there doing no shit like that.
I'm not utilizing it for no propaganda stunt to come up off of what the fuck you say.
For a marketing tool.
Exactly. And that's just what he's doing with that information.
He turned that shit into a marketing tool,
He's
man.
using it as a marketing tool without even consciously, maybe he do, maybe he don't, give a fuck about that shit that he said as you start to, as you say, put it out when you put it out. So it's like you gonna create situations because the nigga could have said something. He could have talked about me when he talked to you. He could have talked about you, Curt, when he talked to him. He could have talked about you, T, when he talked to him. So that's 3 different individuals that this man done sat here and said some shit to you about that you recorded. So as you leak this shit out, now you sitting there looking at his podcast and be like, what? This nigga said this about me? Boom. Tomorrow, Curt like, man, what? This nigga said that about me? Then the next day, I'm like, I know this nigga ain't say that about me.
Now he got enemies.
Exactly. You know?
Now you done created a beef for nothing.
Exactly.
When some like words, Jesus said, out of the mouth is a double-edged sword. You know, it's worse. You know what I mean? It's, what you say out your, that's why one thing about me, I try not to say anything about motherfuckers.
Be mindful
like
of my words.
Because I think about what I say. You don't see me on social media talking about motherfuckers. You don't see me talking, like I don't talk to you about motherfuckers or you about motherfuckers. I might say, you know, we all might say something.
Right.
But I don't sit there and say, you know, this down, this, I don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a double-edged sword. You once them words pierce somebody's heart,
Pretty much.
it can pierce you back. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying when you're not playing chess, you're playing checkers. Because the sword can come back. Hassan might be in danger behind that shit.
You never know.
You never know. Just like that. Nigga might say, Wack might got some money. You know what I mean? Like, man, I put 5,000. Let's be honest with you.
Because we know how Hassan
We're in
be
the city, right?
Hey, we know how Hassan be on his podcast. He let motherfucker know, like, he about, like,
I done got murder
out it.
charges and
I'm
all
out
this
it.
type of shit.
You know what I mean?
That shit don't mean nothing, bro.
what did he say when we were, oh, yeah, I'm on the block. Looking for me, I'm on the block. But yeah, my head on the swivel.
Wow,
Yeah,
Bronx
your head
swivel.
your head on the swivel, motherfucker, because you don't know if it's gonna come at you. Because of the shit that you said about somebody.
Where is gonna come from?
Exactly.
That's the
You know,
thing about it, man.
And that's the whole thing. You know, I mean, but you live and you learn, man. But yeah, I mean, and then I say, like I say, man, the thing that blows me kind of with the situation is like, whatever the fuck the situation was with Nipsey, the man is gone on now. Why y'all sitting here now coming out with this, coming out with that, saying this, saying that?
They said they was extorting.
He gone
They
now.
was trying to extort Lord London
But he gone now.
and the other dude, Cowboy, I guess, or his brother, or whoever that was.
Black Sam.
Black Sam. They was trying to extort them
Yeah.
for 30% of his shit.
The company's joints that he had.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I say even on that factor, you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, for whatever it is and whatever it was, he gone now. So ain't no need to keep talking about this or talking about that or man, that shit is irrelevant now. You know what I mean? It's irrelevant now because if that was the case, all of this shit would have came out in the beginning when he was alive. That you know, motherfucker was going to him, extorting him, this, that, and the third. Don't. Now he gone. Now you come out, you know. See, that's what it is. Just like anywhere else. You know what I mean? Welcome to the podcast, Three Kings. Yeah, they shoot
Bang,
around
bang, bang,
they shoot
baby.
around our way too. You know what I mean? But yeah, but back to what I was saying. That's the shit that go on though, man. You know what I'm saying? People do that dumb shit. You know what I mean? And most times you see, just like in this situation, people come up and start to do the dumb shit when you're gone. Where was all this information before the situation happened with that man?
I never seen that before.
You see what I'm saying?
Personally, I never seen, like, Nipsey Hussle died, what, 2 years ago?
Man, they was jealous. It's just showing their jealousy.
They ain't like that nigga, bro.
Yeah,
Basically.
it's the jealousy.
They ain't
bro.
like him.
Yeah, you jealous because of the level of where he at, and then on top of that, from, you know.
I don't think
see,
Big U really liked him.
I think they was extorting
You
him.
get it, but that's what I'm saying.
Personally, I
You
think
get
they was
different words.
extorting Nipsey Hussle.
They was extorting.
And I'm telling you, I'm on wax saying this.
or
I
they
think
was
that I'm on wax telling y'all.
Or they was
that I
trying
think-
to. Or they was trying to.
Because see, the thing is about when you stick to the hood, when you make it, you still looking up the motherfuckers in the hood, even though you don't have to. You see what I'm saying? We all surrender to this.
Yeah.
We all do it.
Yeah, we do.
It's motherfuckers around my way right now, you know what I mean? You still look up to some people. But in the reality, you know what I mean? You know damn well, come on, man. Fuck, I need to look up. You know what I mean? Why do I respect this motherfucker for doing some shit? He 50 years old, 60 years old. Who cares?
I think that's where Nipsey was going with it.
Yeah, and that's what it was. That's what it was. Nipsey like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
Niggas finna have y'all hand in my pocket, man.
They had their hands in Nipsey pocket,
like,
bro.
fuck, I created this lane right here, man. Y'all ain't gonna come jump on my line now and be talking about I got to pay you X amount of dollars a month.
Now they saying Nipsey was hot. That's another thing the nigga Wack100 said.
Yeah.
The nigga was hot.
Well,
So then it changed the whole narrative of the guy coming up to him saying that he was a snitch, where he's saying that Nipsey was a snitch. You see what I'm saying? That's what they were saying.
So at the end of the day, seems to me like nobody actually knows the facts of the situation other than the fact
Let me
that
tell you something. Go ahead.
this shit done happened and done went down.
When you fucking with them gangsters, bro, when you fucking with them real gangsters, 2-3 years out of your death, they'll have somebody put another spin on it. Keep spinning that shit. Keep spinning that shit to keep the heat off who really put the hit.
Oh yeah, we know that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That little Spanish jump was
But
bad.
I just say like, what's
Nipsey had some people that didn't really like him, bro.
Yeah, and I'm figuring that out now. That the more I get, in tune with this whole situation, more information you hear people talk about or say. So you know what I mean. Shit it was just what it is.
Because
the
once
way
you
I
got the
see it, man.
community riding with you, you can always.
Once we get over this jump, I gotta ask a question. You know what I mean? Like,
We out.
we can take the box. Yeah.